Hey, gods and goddesses, let's talk about the rising sign, the ascendant sign, the sign that was rising on the east horizon when you were born, at the exact time that you were born. And let's talk about it because the rising sign is seen as the house of our, identity, our personality, how we see the world, how we're perceiving the world. But the first house or the rising sign, the ascendant, it's so much more than that. The ascendant, well, I want to talk about um, the three steps that our ascendant sign goes through in order to reach evolution. And so the first sign, which is the personality level, which is how all of us perceived ourselves, yeah, we're humans, but we are actually living an experience as spiritual beings. So the first step would be, the personality level, the unawakening level. You're seeing the world through an ego driven way. You're seeing the world as you being a person, as you having a personal identity. Okay. And then moving on to the second one, because that's kind of how we all come into the world thinking, hey, we're a part of this world, but as we evolve, we start to learn. So this is where we hit the second level, is our awakening level. And that is where the soul is becoming more aligned to what the sign's mission is trying to get them to go on, right? Whatever mission that the sign is trying to get them to go on. This is what the second level is preparing them for. It's recognizing that they have a spiritual purpose, or how it awakens in each sign. I'm definitely gonna go over each sign. But the second level, the awakening level, where it feels like your soul is going through some type of upgrade or transformation, and that's where the soul is kind of sparked and becomes more aligned, or more, awakened. And then we have the third level, we have the spiritual level, where you truly understand that you are a vessel of the Most High, or the creator of whatever you try to, whatever words that you like to use. But this level, displays mastery, right? This is you fully embodying your soul's mission and uplifting others, because you have had to learn through that sign, because this is a soul's gateway right into this incarnation, whatever sign it's in. It is not that you know it, right? It's that your soul is trying to evolve, to learn it, to grow, to master, is trying to master its rising sign, or you're trying to master your rising sign, your soul is, right? Because we all have a divine purpose. Well, our souls definitely like carry a mission, if that makes sense. And your rising sign is the doorway to your higher self, your higher aspirations, what your soul actually intended you to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like your soul is learning to walk in this sign, or in this, in this type of vibration, or this type of energy. And so the rising sign is how you're meant to evolve, or how you're meant to, like, how you're supposed to evolve or meant to evolve, and how your truth starts to become awakened, and you start to feel as though you are meant to serve the world at a higher purpose, or at a higher awareness. The rising sign, it truly never escapes us. Here we must see growth in all areas, or in all aspects of our life, because this is an expression of our soul's higher purpose, or higher mission. We know that the chart consists of many different parts. We know the first house is activated, the seventh house is activated, as well as the fourth and the 10th. So you play a huge part in the way, or the direction that your life goes. But your soul has to go through these types of incarnations, even when it comes to, like, generational trauma, when it comes to your career path, when it comes to habits, tendencies, traditions in life, and things of that nature. Your soul is actually preparing you for something. And as you grow wiser, right? As you grow wiser, as your soul grows wiser, because it has to go through certain transformations. Remember that it is by your sign that you go through these cycles of evolution. But it is by the rulership too. The ruler is expressed in that area as well. So you do want to know what the ruler is of your rising sign, and I will share that as well, because that's very important. But and overall, in closing notes, I'm definitely going to get started now because it's definitely time to see each rising sign. But, you know, and overall, the rising sign, the ascendant is the most important part of the chart. Really, I think that the 10th house is how other people see you, because that's truly like how you're seen in the world. The 10th house, you know, the MC, but the first house is, you cannot lie to yourself. This is where your soul is literally sitting, and where the light is emitting from. And the more that you dim your light, or the more that you do other things with your will, because the first house is the house of will, you are moving further away from your purpose. But once again, it's all meant to lead you towards something else. But you know, we have to go through these three stages of evolution of our rising sign. And you know, if you are on a personal level where you're still living through this personal identity, you know, your soul will go through the next one and the next one when you are ready. But I will say that I will not be the one that's, I'm not going to be quiet. Like, I'm going to tell everyone, especially if you are awakening and you are a chosen one, I'm going to tell you that if your soul is here and your soul is meant to evolve, it is here on a mission. If you are listening to this message, your soul is here for a mission. Please, like, start completing your mission. You are not just here to lollygag. Well, I won't say lollygag, but I mean wasting many and wasting a whole lifetime living for others, when you are not living for the side of yourself that actually came here to do the thing, like to do the damn thing. You have to, this journey is about self mastery, or at least trying to evolve or ascend in some type of way. So let's get started, and let's go sign by sign. Aries risings. Wow. The name that I came up with, Aries, is a spiritual warrior. Aries, your mission in this incarnation is to lead with divine wisdom, to lead with divine thought, you know, not be so impulsive, but actually thinking things through, not impulsive action. Your type of evolution process will be shifting through those ego driven battles. You know, I gotta do it, I gotta go at it alone, or I'm the only one that I can count on. Your mission here is to guide others towards this awakening insight, to light the spark in others, right? To get them to initiate something, right? And I believe that your lesson here is true leadership, learning what it truly means to be a leader, what it truly means to be a general, what it means to have people depend on you, what it means to have people look to you for answers and inspiration. And you know that it comes from true mental clarity, or from understanding your own mind, or understanding the stuff that you put into your mind, not forcing types of any outcomes, but letting thoughts come to you and letting them emerge and be thought about and processed. Your purpose here, Aries, is to lead with divine intelligence. And you know, as I said, Aries is a very impulsive sign, but the sparks of inspiration that Aries can encounter when it comes to their mind, because their third house is ruled by um Gemini, which is you know, messenger of the gods. Aries risings have the same type of gift. They have the gift of the mind. They have the gift of like inspiring others with new ways of thinking, new ideas, initiating new trends, and I won't even say, excuse me, not new trends, new identities, to propel themselves forward in some type of way. There's a raw energy in Aries. You know what I'm saying? There's like cutthroat in Aries, and that's what they kind of have to get over. And their path starts to evolve, or their path starts to look better for them as they start balancing out um like their actions with wisdom, and their integrity with accountability. When they start leading others by faith and not impulse, when they start leading others by an enlightened thought process, or the enlightened leadership. And this is where Aries truly like start to evolve in their rising sign, and they become masters. With their soul's mission. Yep, so that's all I have for you, Aries. And let's move on to Taurus risings. So, okay. Oh, yeah, Aries, don't forget to subscribe. So, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Taurus risings. The name I came up for you would be the spiritual builder. So Taurus risings, your sole purpose, according to your rising sign, is to understand that you can transform your personal values, your morals, things that you hold dear to you, your family, this material value, anything that is material, into spiritual treasures. You can turn all of those things or transform all of those things into something intangible but worth so much more. Taurus here is really, their soul is really here to learn that, to learn to detach from materialistic possessions and to craft something that is of lasting value, that is of lasting like artistic value and even spiritual value as they grow, you know. Taurus, in my opinion, is seen as like the Buddha. It can really achieve inner peace, you know, in this lifetime, you know, depending on all the planets and things of that nature, but it can truly experience inner peace, Taurus. And here, um, you are asked to, like, the mission here is asked to reshape your attachment, to reshape your old traditions or your old ways of being, you know, even old things that go on your self-worth or that go on your sense of having value in this lifetime. Breaking those down and creating something that is divinely inspired, that is inspired by trying to anchor in the waves of like beauty, Taurus, and anchor in the waves of like stability and kindness, you know, and loyalty, but to the self, you know, to the worth of the self. As the self is ever changing and evolving and beauty fades away, true Taurus truly needs to embody this, that beauty is seen from the soul, seen from within, and there is this soulful abundance that Taurus can feel in this world or in this lifetime when they are able to truly have value within the inside, when others have value on the outside. And so that's where Taurus here, you know, must build from, must learn that. And this is where their soul like just emerges, and it's a beautiful thing. And so the lesson here is, you know, Taurus, through the Taurus's lifetime, they will frequently be able to ask to move or be able to, I won't say move, let me rephrase that. They will frequently be asked to change or be asked to transform and evolve. And Taurus is not wanting to do that so much because it wants to hold value to something. It needs to anchor down on something, right? But here, Taurus, you're anchoring down on your own beauty from within. And that's beautiful, Taurus, here. And so, yes, that's all I have for you, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be moving on to Gemini now. Okay, so Gemini, the name that I came up for Gemini risings would be the initiators of love, like the messengers of love. So Gemini is a sign of communication, right? And its sole purpose is to bring unity through that, bring unity through words, unity through hearts, energy, expression yourself truly and authentically, so that because Gemini has infinite wisdom, right? And spreading out the infinite wisdom and bringing people together through conversation, through song and dance, this is where Gemini really will flourish. Gemini really starts to flourish when they add compassionate words, you know, onto their spin, however they're trying to communicate with the next person. When they are trying to connect, you know, to the next person through knowledge, through interest, through curiosity, this is great for the Gemini risings. This is how their soul will truly evolve. Its mission here really is to spread divine knowledge through love and harmony, you know, through security and serenity and things of that nature. By adding a little spin of compassion to, you know, Gemini is naturally curious as well. Adding your own skill or your own insight into, you know, the conversation or your own spin on it, your own talent, Gemini, can do you really well because you're able to use words please be mindful. It all depends on the planets, the positions, and things of that nature. But naturally, Gemini risings are able to use words and ideas to communicate very large concepts that take, some time to break down. And they use their skills of communication and of unity and enlightenment to deliver these types of thoughts to other people, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing about, the Gemini risings. This is why I say they are messengers of love, because they can truly get an idea across. They can truly get these words across, or these theories across, and it be received well by the next person. They're great teachers. So in a Gemini's life, they will have to spend some time teaching, clarity of the mind to the next person, or how to make your mind thin out so much or become so clear that you're able to manifest abundantly through words and communication. And see, that's the thing with the Gemini. They will be able to make a lot of things happen in their life through just their words. So their soul will evolve a lot by the things that they say. So yes, that's all I have for you, Gemini. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to be moving on to Cancer. Cancer rising. Cancer, the name that I came up for you would have to be the divine nurturer. So Cancer, wow, Cancer is such a very complex sign. Okay, so Cancer's sole purpose, right? Cancer's sole purpose is to channel this unconditional love that they have running through them. They have an abundant amount of emotional love that offers them this type of spiritual protection. Like, Cancer risings are very protected. They may not feel as though, right? They may not feel as though, that, because they're even the intuition sometimes leads you to situations like, what the hell am I in? And it's still, Cancer, for your soul's evolution, right? And your soul is here to learn to hold space for those emotions that other people cannot hold space for. And that's why I said it, Cancer is such a complex sign, because the ways that they can go to deeply feeling sensitive with the next person, or even not the next person, this is collectively, the ways that they can intuitively, tap into these gifts and feel deeply and emotionally and even energetically towards the collective, towards the next person, is honestly amazing. They are here to heal. They're here to protect. They're here to nurture. They're here to nurture others on the soul level. They're here to protect others on the soul level. Teach others that you are protected, divinely protected, as you deeply go into yourself, go into your soul's mission. And because they are the divine nurturer, they nurture that part of themselves. The solar plexus chakra, known as the intuition, right, where the Cancers are speaking from, or they're hearing from. They're teaching others to awaken that same genius within them. That voice is always going to protect you, because that voice is all knowing. And that is why, that's what Cancers begin to understand as their soul, evolves over time. And they start to really, heal others on this deep emotional levels that you cannot really fathom if you're not a Cancer rising, a Cancer moon, if you're not holding this Cancer, energy in a very significant part. In a Cancer rising, it's very, very significant. And getting past these illusions of like, Cancer, you will have to get past these illusions of, are you feeling too much? Are you feeling too deeply? Remember that the emotions are necessary and they're indicators. And that, Cancer. And remember that they are your indicators. And your soul is talking to you and telling you something when your intuition is saying something to you. Right? And so, yes, that's all I have for you, Cancer. And I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. And let's move on to Leo. Wow. Okay, so Leo rising. Leo, the light bringer, is a name that I came up with because Leo is ruled by the sun, right? Sun is a very powerful celestial body here on this plane. Light is a very powerful element, right? Okay, yes. So Leos, your sole purpose will be here. You're here to shine your light upon others. And I say that in a way because Leo radiates light from within. They radiate light from their soul. Their soul is naturally creative, happy, joyful, spontaneous, fun. They're naturally like this, right? But Leo has that ego. They have to get past this ego, and so their sole purpose would be to shine their divine radiance on other people, not from a space of ego, but from a space of that divine light that is emitting from within to help inspire others in some way. Leo risings are learning, you Leo rising are learning to transcend this personal ego, this ego of self. I am this, I am that, I will do this. Everyone loves me. If no one loves me, then, the divine loves you, Leo rising, because anything associated, in my opinion, like with the sun, or not even in my opinion, but because the sun is a very, very just it's the center of all, right? So Leo is a very much needed element of light or shade of light. And their soul is really here to learn that they have to radiate this light through pure creative energy, through pure authenticity, through expressing themselves purely. Like, even if they are children, they can be adult children in some type of way. What I mean that is like they still want to play, they want to have fun, they are supposed to do this. Their soul is actually here to bring joy, to others and uplift others and to enlighten others. But this starts from within, right? This starts from within. This starts from the fire that is existing from that element of the sun in them, right? They're also here to lead by example. We know that Leo is ruling, it's radiating this confidence, is radiating all of these great qualities. But on the flip side of Leo, if it doesn't get past the ego, it will always feel as though the world is not admiring them as they should. It will always feel like the world doesn't adore you as they should. And for you, Leo, you have to understand that you're showing others how to embody their own divine essence, how to embody their own divine healing, how to embody their own expression, most importantly. Like, you're showing others how to do this by you doing this yourself. Excuse me, I couldn't get that out. By you doing this yourself and you being that light for other people, because sometimes this could be a very, very dark place, right? And Leo is here to shine the light on the other people, get other people to have fun again, live life again. For Leo risings, they can find the fun in anything. They can find the fun in a lot of things, right? And it's just searching for that within themselves and uplifting themselves to feel like it's okay, to, allow themselves to be expressive in that way. You have to allow this. This is how you're really going to evolve in this lifetime. Your soul's actually here to play and have fun and teach others how to do that. But safely through generating your heart's truest energy, your heart's truest core. And yeah, so let's move to, that's all I have for you, Leo. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. And let's move to Virgo. So Virgo rising. Virgo, the name that I came up for you would be the Sacred Healer. Virgo's purpose is very, 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 very. If you are a Virgo rising, please comment this down below. Depending on all of the other planets, the aspects, and things of that nature, this all will express differently for everyone. But Virgo's soul, the rising sign here, you as a Virgo rising, in all honesty, your purpose is to bring the spiritual essence or these practices to everyday life, these rituals to everyday life, these affirmations, you bring in the past life regression, meditation. Most importantly, Virgo is bringing in all of these aspects and adding them here. Like, the Virgo soul is here to purify, it's here to cleanse, it's here to refine, it's here to heal on a physical and energetic level. You know, like Virgo is actually is like healing from, helping you heal from your past versions. You know, Virgo is so like Virgo is a very pure sign, right? And just to invoke, like to try to invoke the essence of purity, or trying to invoke um the space of healing, it's just so deep. I feel like, you know, Virgo just goes so deep in that essence. And I feel like this connects you so much to your deep emotional body, you know, to your subconscious wisdom. It's like Virgo has this subconscious wisdom that is conscious to them, but it's like they just come here operating like this, you know. And as, you know, the Virgo evolves, they start to help others see the unseen and bring in the healing of the unknown. Like the unknown can be very healing to us. And Virgo has this insight already to that, but it has to incorporate these things on a day-to-day process to be able to actually see them, right? Because Virgo is like bringing order to chaos, or bringing structure and control to something that didn't have, like bringing order to something that has no limits, you know, if that makes sense, right? There's a limit in Virgo that you must stop and heal, reheal yourself, revitalize yourself. And, you know, Virgo is just serving as a vessel, like it's just serving as a vessel for divine wellness, for divine enlightenment, for divine being, for divine healing. You know, Virgo risings are truly here for divine healing. And they have to find that within themselves. And that's the tricky part for Virgo, right? Because it has a emotional body that is attached to it, that feels as though it has to serve, or you, as a Virgo rising, the way that your soul evolves, and the way that it can evolve actually rapidly fast, is incorporating the day-to-day tasks for yourself, because you'll start to see that it is not all up in your head or in your subconscious mind. It is actually something that you're living out, Virgo, but it has to be birthed through you. And that's the thing with Virgo. You have to embody a healthy vessel, or a pure vessel, for something beautiful to be birthed through you, or healing to be birthed through you. Wow. And so, yeah, that's all I have for you, Virgo. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. And I'm going to be moving on to Libra. Libra rising. Libra rising. So Libra, the name that I came up with for you would be the cosmic harmonizer. And so Libra's sole purpose here is to bring truth and order and balance to these human-like relationships, right? Or to this human-like unity. Well, that's what Libra is here to truly find. The divine unity, right? Establishing divine balance. But their sole purpose is to bring order to, and some type of spiritual truth to these relationships that are 3D, or that are on this plane, because they don't last forever, right? Libra understands they do not last forever. They hold a purpose. And when you have them, you are connected, you are loving to them, right? And I feel like Libra's sole mission is to break free from these outdated relationship patterns, to these, and establish new ones that are more divine, like I said, like that holds a spiritual purpose, or holds a spiritual value. And you know, it does change rapidly. As I said, relationships change rapidly, but you learn and you grow, and there is a space where you can achieve higher consciousness. A Libra rising, if you're tapping into the relationships that are in your life properly, like they hold a huge part into your soul's evolution. Not that they know anything that you don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it just definitely pushes you towards your own cosmic justice, your own cosmic truth, Libra. And you're able to you're here to restore equilibrium, right? As I said, to these people. But you're here honestly to awaken the true divine love, like awaken the love within others. And I keep saying divine because this is one that is unconditional. This is one that invokes fairness on a higher level, invokes balance. As I said, there's harmony, there's a true sense of love that is awakened in a partnership and unit, and that's what Libra is here to bring and here to experience, right? And here to bring to other people. And it's a beautiful thing because as Libra is experiencing this truth or their divine truth within themselves or within the relationship that they want in their life, they start to attract certain types of relationships that adds this, I won't say revolutionary type of thing to Libra, but it definitely adds some like, hey, we're going somewhere. Like we're a part of something. And it's definitely an awakening that happens with partnerships with Libra. They learn a lot and they're meant to learn a lot from other people. And what I said is not about themselves, but you're meant to learn about others through, you're meant to learn about yourself through others, Libra. Okay, and so that's all I have for Libra. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's move to Scorpio now. So Scorpio, the Phoenix, Scorpio risings, the name that I came up with for Scorpio will have to be the Phoenix of transformation, the god of transformation, the effing boss. Let's just say that, of transformation. Here, your soul's purpose or your soul's mission is to master spiritual power, to master the essence of spiritual power and how it actually feels to run through your body. But you're meant to do this through transformation. So the body, in a way, Scorpio, kind of must break down, right, in order for this Phoenix to emerge into something else. Something has to be getting rid of, and that's the thing. Scorpio rising will have to let go a lot. The more that they let go, the more that they evolve. They are truly here to just let go. And their soul is here to dive into depths of existence and rise anew, of what's kept from us, of deep and hidden truth, of mysteries of life, of conspiracies, of things that are happening in this world. In order for them to evolve in some type of way, their soul is here to truly search for power, but to power that empowers them, right? There's this intensity, as I always say, that exists within this Scorpio energy, but that is because they are powerful. They become very powerful the more that they die and become reborn. They are very, very powerful. And they are basically like spiritual, like gangsters. Like they have a lot of spiritual strength, Scorpio risings, and they have to turn it into strength, or it could be seen as destruction, right? It could be seen as destruction because, like, the more that you're diving deep, the more that you don't know, the more that your mind gets like, your mind gets in an uproar because of the things that you didn't know and things that come into your life now, and they come into your light and they come into your awareness. You are here, Scorpio, truly to transmute the darkness and the darker side of society, the darker light, the darker essence of the world, the darkness, into something that is a guiding light for others, or a guiding transformation for others. You have to make it look like light. Scorpio, you got to make it look like light. You have to make it look like something appealing. Even though it's appealing after, right, Scorpio? Because what you learn and the thing that you uncover and who you turn into is so much better than the last version, right? But it's like acknowledging that version, like, dang, I gotta let this version go, or I have to transmute these darker sides and make it seem like it's light. You know what I'm saying? Like, Scorpio risings definitely have to go through a lot of letting go, but they emerge better than ever, man. They emerge better than ever. And because they have scrabbled with the darkness, they have literally danced with their shadows, they know things that we truly will never know. And that's a beautiful thing about the Scorpio risings. They know things that we'll truly never know, or it's not even that we'll never know, we'll never understand it, or understand it, most importantly. So yes, that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. And let's move to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius rising, the Sagittarius Ascendant, the name that I came up for you is going to be the grounded visionary. And we know that Aquarius is not Aquarius, Sagittarius is um the one with that is pointing towards, something that's always aiming at something, right? It's the high aimer. It's aiming higher than life. Your soul's mission is, you're always being led towards higher knowledge, right, Sagittarius? But it's bringing down that higher knowledge to practical reality or practical manifestations, let's just say that, or honing in on one thing. And, as I said, there's so many things to point to for the Sagittarius because they're free. You know what I'm saying? I'm free to do this and this, that they have to hone down on one to complete it. And then everything else, it kind of like expands for them, right? That's something that you have to understand, Sagittarius. Your soul is learning to connect to divine wisdom or to connect with the higher self and put it into true real life wisdom, something that is going to help society in this day and age, or help the image of belief systems, when we're talking about Sagittarius rising, they truly understand the hold that belief systems or programming has on an individual. And so it's important that, on the earth realm, Sagittarius, that you are grounded in your truth, you're grounded in your knowledge, and that you are embodying the essence of the seeker. Because Sagittarius is always seeking knowledge in some type of way. It is important that you apply it to your life, Sagittarius, because you're here to teach, you're here to explore, you're here to be an adventurer, but you're here to teach these experiences of life and make it into like a tangible teaching that we can understand, right? And that these are really large universal truths that Sagittarius are seeking, or that they're trying to understand, or that they're exploring. And they have to spread these types of things in order for their soul to evolve, right? They are trying to, because the reason why you have to spread the Sagittarius is because you're trying to bring down these very high ideas to people that are trying to apply this in their everyday life. And like, how do you bring up a huge concept or a huge perspective in a 3D realm, right? On an earth realm, on a realm that is, people can only see dark and white, black and white. But that's your spin, Sagittarius. That's what you're meant to do here. You're meant to figure out how you can push out this wisdom, not force it, but push out this wisdom to invoke some type of vision or some type of belief system in the next person, right? Or some type of teaching within the next person. And you're here to break that down into some type of teaching, Sagittarius. And yeah, so that's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. I'll see you guys in the next video, and let's move to Capricorn. Capricorn rising. So Capricorn. Oh, wow. Okay. Capricorn. The name that I came up for you guys will have to be the spiritual architect. So Capricorn's soul mission would be to build structures that can uplift society or uplift humanity. Okay, so we know that we know that Capricorn, right? It's an earth sign, right? It's dealing with the earth realm. And not Sagittarius, Capricorns will thrive a lot when they're able to build structures that are real, and they're establishing real respect, real authority in this world. But they're built on spiritual foundations. The reason why I say this is because you are here to invoke this teaching of responsibility, like accountability. And so it has to be built on these spiritual foundations, because those are universal laws and universal teachings. They don't teach you that in a 3D realm or 3D dimension. They teach you how to earn. You have to earn respect. You have to earn trust. You have to earn. Actually, you become this. You embody, right? So, Capricorns have to they have to use their sense of discipline and their sense of vision to create something that is enduring for the collective. And what I mean by enduring, that It moves them to the next level of integrity, right? Holding respect. Respect is a very, very important thing. Like, you should just honestly naturally respect someone. You should naturally hold integrity. And because Capricorn risings naturally hold integrity, they naturally hold, a sense of value and respect, that they are here to portray that and see that it is not earned, it is embodied. You will respect me. You will respect my vision because I can create anything. And so, Capricorns, they are the architect. They know that they can create and uplift humanity through invoking patience, right? Wisdom, having this, like I keep saying, having a sense of integrity, but patience is truly great. Capricorns have a lot of patience depending on the planets, aspects, and things of that nature. But they generally have this sense of honor about them, and that's what they're here to embody: honor. You will honor me just because. And that's what the Capricorn risings have to start to understand, that like their vision should be honored, lasting like their lasting their relationships should be honored. Anything that they build should be long lasting. Let's just say that Capricorn risings, anything that you build should be long lasting, or with the initiation of a long lasting success, right? Because Capricorn risings have to embody this honor, integrity, discipline. These are all earth like morals. Like, they have to embody the morals, right? And Capricorn risings, embodying the morals sometimes is very difficult for them. For them, because they become very like one track mind on the things that they are trying to bring into this world. But because they are so grounded in honor and integrity, you will respect the Capricorn risings. And as they evolve, you will see them grow into masters, into mastering their own craft, into CEOs, leaders, because they become masters over their own success. They become masters over their own vision, right? And yes, that's all I have for Capricorn risings. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. And let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius rising. So Aquarius risings, the name that I came up for you would have to be the visionary guide, or the vision of humanity. The vision of humanity. Well, let's just say this. So Aquarius, right? Aquarius is a sign that is ruling over the consciousness of humanity. And so their soul's purpose is to expand their consciousness through like-minded people, like-minded ideas. Truly, they're here to liberate society in some type of way, or liberate humanity from some type of trapped a state of consciousness. Some type of limiting state of consciousness that does not allow freedom, that does not invoke freedom. And their mission here is to truly break old paradigms, old society belief systems, old frequencies of thought. They are here to disrupt it in some type of way and get you to see, hey, we have to usher in a higher frequency. We have to usher in a higher wave of thought in order for us to move to the next level. Aquarius sees way beyond the future, and this here is where they have to become that themselves and be okay with standing apart, or be okay with others not reaching their ideas very quickly or as they should, or us people not perceiving their ideas with the right with the right type of mind, right? The Aquarius risings are here to they're here to like broaden our perspective. They're here to broaden our perspective on vision, on society, of consciousness, on humanity as a whole, of how we're all actually connected. They are the true spiritual visionaries of humanity, and they focus, yes, on rebellion, but they try to go beyond the rebellion. They seem rebellious, but they're truly just trying to like you have to be rebellious. Let's just say that, but they have to be rebellious and not accepting old ideas and old belief systems. Like, they have a vision for humanity, and humanity's enlightenment. What it needs is innovations, and anything that is singular, which is meaning like one man wants to run something or one person wants to do, like, they don't understand that. They truly understand we the people, Aquarius risings, right? They are here to lead humanity. They are here to lead it into a better state, a better, a broader, a sense of enlightenment, a broader sense of innovation, a broader sense of what the future needs to look like, what it means to focus on the people, actually, or to focus on the realm, or to focus on what the realm actually needs, and not what, you can get. It's just, it's Aquarius is using its philosophies, right, or its belief system to invoke different belief system, or to bring awareness to the belief system that you have, that it isn't helping you, and that we're all making our belief systems, right? Aquarius understands we're all making our belief systems, but they know that there is a collective pot of consciousness, and you it's like you're putting out tallies. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're making the reality that we exist in, and so we're the ones that need to change it. And Aquarius understands that. Yeah. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please, and I will see you guys on the next video. So let's move to Pisces risings. Okay, Pisces risings, the name that I came up for you guys would have to be, or me as well, because I'm in Pisces rising, would have to be the Mystic Transformer. And Pisces rising sole purpose would have to be to dissolve illusions and to anchor in their divinity. Illusions, this is a holographic realm, right? We live in a realm, or 3D realm, and there are a lot of illusions, right? But we know that we exist to an unknown. We exist to the Most High. We have a divine essence, right? There's another world that is among us, right? The Pisces risings understand that. And their soul is here to learn to transcend the material world while still being present into it, right? They're learn about the realms of the unknown while being present in the material realm. They have this power of deep transformation, forcing them to let go of illusions, let go of old versions of themselves, let go of things. Pisces is truly like the shape shifting rising sign, because they are learning to bridge the unseen and the seen together. They're learning to put two worlds together. They're learning to put let's just say they're the bridge between two worlds, right? Or they're not even two. There are many different realms, many different dimensions. Pisces rising are spread out everywhere. They're spread out everywhere in many different dimensions, right? But you have to focus on this life and bringing wisdom to the human experience. True transcendence comes from embodying your spiritual essence. Excuse me, Pisces risings really have to get away from escapism, or wanting to escape into their world or realm, and embrace divine service and embracing their spiritual light. They have to embrace divine service and spiritual mastery in order to truly feel like they are transcending into something greater. Their divinity must be mastered, in this lifetime in some type of way, because we know, like I said, Pisces risings have gone through all of the signs, and now it's time to let go of the illusions that you have to hold on to the past, because you actually don't. You can actually see and experience both of the worlds and see between two worlds. So you're one of the signs that can understand that it has to be let go in this lifetime. We live and you learn, right? This is a journey through life. So yeah, that's all I have for Pisces risings. I hope that was helpful. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please, and I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, definitely study your rising sign because it's a gateway or a pathway to your highest potential. And it's really trying to guide you towards like your life purpose or evolving your soul in some type of way. And this is truly like spiritual fulfillment. And we know that everything happens spiritually before it happens physically because we are humans living a spiritual experience, or we are in here in human form, right? Living a spiritual experience. But we are stars nonetheless. And so, yeah, that's all that I have. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.